What makes an outstanding HR professional is the knowledge that they bring to the position and the organization and their application of it, and helping the organization advance in their business objectives.
An HR professional needs to be laser focused on the organization's mission and vision. And the work that we do needs to be tied to that mission and vision. Also needs to be tied to the values and the brand.
So what I believe makes for an outstanding HR professional is someone who really knows the business, has an understanding of what's happening, and can inform their decisions and what they're recommending the business to do based on how the business is performing. I also think it's important that an HR professional strikes the right balance between advocating for employees, but also representing the needs of the business. And that can be very delicate in the HR field. Where is that balance? Then lastly, this is the person, this is the role that's often the spokesperson for the culture of the organization, for the people. And somebody has to be willing and courageous enough to speak on behalf of the culture and how the decisions we're making can or will impact the culture of an organization.
The top two qualities of an HR professional would be credibility and also empathy for the employees and the organization that they support.
Creativity and intellectual curiosity. In the environment that we work in, we're not sure what tomorrow will bring. And we can't always look to the past to determine what the answers are. So we have to be in the mode of figuring out what makes sense for our organization. And again, within the framework of the strategic plan, the mission, and the vision. I also think that intellectual curiosity is important. We need to understand what's happening not only in our industry and in our function, but across the business. So being able to read and learn what's happening in other businesses, I think is important and may give us a peek into what our future could possibly be.
That's an easy one. Who inspires me? That would be my employees. They inspire me each and every day. The work that they do, the enthusiasm that they bring, they're caring for the mission of the organization, so they are a great boost of inspiration for me.
What inspires me to go to work every day is knowing that I'm really making a contribution to the company, and it's a tangible one. I feel that what I'm doing makes a difference, both in the day-to-day operations and success of the company, but also over the longer term as well.
I'm inspired by the work we do here at Starbridge. So I have a joy, not a job. I love what we do. We are in the business of helping people and helping to transform communities, and that closely aligns with my own personal values. So it's an honor to be able to do the work that we do on behalf of Starbridge.
So advice that I would give to up-and-coming HR professionals would be, I guess, to paraphrase John F. Kennedy, ask not what your company can do for you, but what you can do for your company. And I think that you'll be much more successful in your career if you think about sort of what contribution you can make to a company and how you can contribute, rather than expecting the company to take great care of you, which is of course part of our obligation, but do well for the company and the company will do well for you. And I think that's something we might be struggling with a different generation in the workforce today, that we're trying to help sort of guide young professionals to think about the company and how they can contribute, and then expect that the rewards will come.
I would advise them to get as much breadth and depth in their organization and in any organization, not to be linear with their career path. Take as many lateral moves as they possibly can, because that's only going to help them understand the operations of an organization and prepare them to be an effective leader in their organization.
Something fun you should know about me is that I'm actually someone who has run a mile faster than 4 minutes. I broke the 4-minute mile. I'll let that sink in for a second, but then the reality is it was actually a downhill race. But I still broke 4 minutes for the mile.
Something fun that you should know about me. So I'm a racquetball player, and several years ago I was nationally ranked. I enjoy dance. I am a freestyle dancer, but I also enjoy ballroom, specifically the Latin dances. And then finally, you should know that I'm all about Sharknado. And I'm a real Sharknado aficionado.
Oh, something fun that you should know about me. Well, one of my jobs long ago was I was a grave digger at a cemetery, obviously, but it was a manual job, so I actually learned how to dig 6 feet graves, and that was not really much of a fun fact, is it? Kind of a morbid fact, but that was one of my first jobs out of school. Definitely did not lead me to the career path in human resources. So, but that's a little known fact that people know about me.